last time we talked about, some of the next XRP moves in comparison to the past breakouts, like 2017, 2021 breakouts. So today I wanted to kind of show you guys exactly on the charts, so that way you don't miss out on that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week. It's been a super long week for me. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been watching me, and then who's been with the journey. And there's a lot more to come. So this upcoming week is going to be a super busy, jam-packed week. So I'm going to try and record as much as I can and try and get as much content out to you guys. I've got a couple events and conferences that I'll be at, and it's not going to be specifically towards cryptocurrency, but it's going to be about AI, so our artificial intelligence, and then how to apply it into entrepreneurship. But today, let's not talk about that. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's going to come up next week, and then some of the video recordings I'm going to try and jam pack. So what I'm going to try and do is do at least one chart analysis per week for now with you guys, and then as we continue to grow, we'll see how this channel grows. I do want to start integrating like live videos and streams too, in preparation. Sorry, I have dog hair in my mouth. But all right, let's get into some of the charts, and then we'll see how cryptocurrency, the market, is doing in general, in comparison with the whole stock market as well. But let's pop into here. I already have coin market cap up and running. Hopefully you guys can see that fine. Let me make sure. Okay. All right, so we look pretty solid, all green. We've got, we're looking more on the greed side, which is okay. Altcoin season's still not there yet. We're almost there each time. Bitcoin did, reach its highs, so that's exciting. Every time Bitcoin reaches highs, what comes to follow is going to be all altcoins. But once it loses dominance, then that's when it's going to shift a little bit. We saw a little bit of that this week. I'm still sticking to my plan. I did get into a short play with XRP at I think it was like 314, 315. Looking just for some quick wins, and I'm looking for, I'll show you guys here in a bit, on Webull. But let's take a peek at this. Just a little breakdown of how we're doing. Everything's green, of course, you can see. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles. See how we're doing on this. Oh, all green. OKB, 126%, that's crazy. ADA, we've got, see another, we got Hype, we got Ton, Floki, yeah, all looking good. Trump coin, yeah, we got Trump is up. All these meme coins, guys, pump. It's interesting to see all of this, but overall, if you zoom out the month, not looking bad at all. The overall year, everything's looking good. Ethereum for the year is looking up at 76.6%. Oh my gosh. Bitcoin 104%. It's crazy. So that's the crypto bubbles. If you guys ever want to check out, quickly to see like how the day's doing, how the hour's doing, what's up and what's down real quick, you can go to crypto bubbles and check that out. Coin market cap is generally what I pop into and look at it. And then I also look at BTCC and Webull. Webull is going to be my main go-to. But yeah, let's look a little bit deeper into, what does this do? I haven't even looked at some of this. Why is the market up today? It's a good question. Let's see what it says. So we've got, what does TLDR mean? The crypto market rose 3.55% to 4.2 trillion in the last 24 hours. Let's go. we've got 11.58% weekly gain. That's some pretty good gains. All right, let's see what else we got. Deep dive, Binance ecosystem momentum, bullish impact. We've got Binance's derivatives volumes reached 2025 high, at 2.55 trillion in July. Listing tree, Zora, I don't know what those are, means market leadership reinforces confidence in the BNB chain projects. Okay, blah, 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 derivatives, yep, we know that. That's gonna come to XRP too, guys, so just wait, and everything's gonna follow suit. We've got a lot of opportunity here in the crypto space in general. So yeah. And one thing to note, guys, like if you are struggling, if you're not in the up and you're just, mentally drained, take a second, pause, breathe, take a step back. We're in the green right now, but there's gonna be some red times, and then you're just gonna have to diamond hands and push it through. You're not alone. And I'm speaking in general just to get this out there, because I just want you to know that you're not alone. All right, make sure that you've got a good community. I'm here. I can't listen to you guys, but I can talk to you guys and yap all day with this, and I've been in this for quite some time, and I'm still going through it. I think it's a constant thing, and I do see cryptocurrency, AI, it's the next generation. Utilities already popping off, XRP leading the way with that. Yeah, but okay, enough of that. So let's take a peek at, let me pull this up, Webull. See if I can get this bigger for you guys and see how that looks. Cool, I think that looks just fine. So let's take a look. So these are my lines from, I think like a week ago. We broke this, and I think we're sitting, yeah, we broke it. So this is gonna be our new support, which is gonna be at 330. And then yeah, we're gonna have the next resistance up here at 364, I wanna say. Most of the volume is gonna be like right here. Look right here, the pump. Yeah, about like 360. So let's draw this out. Right here, 361, that's fine. This is gonna be the next one. And again, I'm looking at, this is the 4 hour, okay? So we're gonna be extended a little bit. And we're gonna pull this out, right? So this is where we're gonna be looking. Okay, zoom in a little bit. So let's see if we stay here. I mean, the chart's overall looking up, so it's gonna be the next leg up. One of the things I wanna make sure that we stay around is gonna be 318, all the way up to 330, 330, 331. Those are the points I'm gonna be looking at to make sure that we stay around. If we break below 316, I'm gonna cut my ties, set that stop loss, and then we should be good to go. So 316 is gonna be just the EMA. So let me make sure I can draw another line and say, hey, I'm gonna exit right here for stop loss. Right? It's gonna be too much lines. I'm gonna delete this guy. It's gonna be our next version. This is where we're gonna be looking. Gotta stop here, and then this range area. About right. Okay. Alright guys, and this is me, this is what I do. Nothing pretty, nothing fancy. RSI is looking pretty, it's just normal. Nothing, it's not pumping like over here. See, when the RSI pump, skyrockets. It's fast. This is a fast move. I missed this. Oh my gosh. Did I miss this? No, I feel like I caught this. Whatever. All right, so if you zoom out even more, All right, let's pop back into coin market cap and take a peek at that. So that was the setup from, oh, sorry, I'm looking, this is what I listened to. The setup that I was looking at on Webull, this setup right here. All right, blah, 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 what the heck? Here we go. Right here. Oh, these right here, just gonna be, this is what I'm doing, not financial advice. I'm just trying to share with you guys what I'm doing, and then where my exits are gonna be at for my short plays. Again, until it dips out a little bit. This is just what I'm doing. You know, if you guys aren't in, I highly advise it. Time in the market beats anything, right? So just dollar cost average, keep on doing what you're doing. I've got enough, you know, of XRP for me to be okay with. But I'm just gonna strategize how I can get it at a cheaper rate. Time in the market is better than not being in the market. So dollar cost average, keep on doing what you're doing. You're not alone. This is my short-term plays. So let's get back to some of the main points that I wanted to have a chat with you guys about. So a lot of there's a quiet setup, you know, within the consolidation that's going on right now. So we can see that if we zoom out to 2017 and 2021, we can see a little pattern that's it's breaking out, right? And then the idea is to see the accumulation that's going on. So point one is the quiet setup that I can kind of explain. So like, this is the quiet period. Right now it's kind of choppy, but there's going to be a quiet period, and then that's the setup when you actually want to start accumulating. And then point two is going to be that accumulation. You know, start following what the institutions are doing. We don't move anything as retail investors, right? This is specifically XRP is being like the demand is from institutions, and so whatever that they're doing, just ride with it, you know, ride with the wave. If you're in the stock market, it's no different, but this is a lot more newer, you know, I want to say. So just follow that. And point number 2.5, I'll give you guys a 2.5, is going to be all the speculation and then all of the news and fundamentals, like, and then plus the charts, they don't always add up. You know, like sometimes there's going to be stuff that happens that don't really make sense. I use the charts just to show like, okay, this is where I can gauge things, where support and resistance is at, where I can see the volume, how people are going in and out. And then I use fundamentals to kind of gauge some of that. Like we had the CPI report come out. You know, it was okay. You know, it wasn't like good or bad, I would say. But because it's not good or bad, it's always going to be good. But if it's like not as expected, it's going to be really bad. So right now everything's starting to pump up, but expect a correction. You know, like at the end of the day, that's what real signals are going to tell you. And so I want to make sure that you guys understand that, and then the fundamentals. And then point three is, what is the game plan? You know, like you see these charts here, you see the volume 2017 right here. Boom, the volume to right here, 2017. And then you're going to see here the volume, these little like grayish things, 2021. You see, boom, right there. Anybody can do this. You know, I'm just listing this out. I get it. I know anybody can go on this and do simple basic charts and look at this. But I do this so that way you guys can just have one spot to watch. You know, if you want to watch this, I'm watching it. So just real quick, I wanted to show you guys, you know, some of those patterns and what's going to happen. And just be real with it. You know, like at the end of the day, that's what's happening. Could it go up to $1,000? Yeah, absolutely. Could it go up to 10,000? Yeah, 100%. That's the opportunities, you know? So like when you're getting into cryptocurrency and assets like that, that's the opportunity that you're going for. But in the meantime, while you're waiting, because it's not going to happen right away, that's the reality of it. It's not going to happen right away. Start learning about it. You know, start going into the interwebs. Start dollar cost averaging. Getting into understanding how all of this works and how it operates. You know, learning about the cold wallets. What is a cold wallet? You know, like learning about. You don't have to get really into the technicals, but at least like understand the basics of what it can benefit us. So that's my 3 points. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that this is not about all of the hype. This is not about having to, you know, follow all of these setups. This is more about you guys trying to understand how this works, and you're not alone. Follow your plan. Make sure you have a plan, and don't react emotionally. Make sure that if you need to take a break, go take a break. You know, go hang out with your kids, go hang out with your family. You know, watch your anime, eat some ramen, relax a bit. Like, life continues on and things will happen, but it's those diamond hands that make you guys stronger. It's the diamond hands that will make you grow a lot more. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my little rant. I wanted to, you know, pop on and say those I don't know, just say that, you know, that's it, guys. It's been a long week and more to come. I'm going to show you guys along the way with, you know, probably the next week. I'll get all the recordings. So if you guys do like this type of content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And again, thank you guys. Catch you next time. Oh, how do I